Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're in GTA Online customizing the brand new Bravado Banshee GTS that just got added with today's update. Of course, we do have some of the other new vehicles here, which will be customized after this video comes out, so stay tuned for those, of course. We're here in the agency though, and that is for a very particular reason. This thing is an Amani tech capable vehicle, which is very cool. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start off with the armor on this thing. We're going to go all the way up on that. For the brakes, we're also going to go all the way up on those. Now for the bumpers, we do have a few different options here. We can go for the stock delete. We can go for the small splitter, the throwback splitter, the extended splitter, and the competition splitter, as well as the competition with the tow hook. I kind of like the competition with the tow hook. I'm going to go for a Viper ACR build today, which the car basically is to begin with, but I'm just going to see if I can do anything to make it a little crazier. So we can go for the stock delete on the rear bumper. We can also go for the extended stock, the street diffuser, the race diffuser, the competition diffuser, and of course the competition diffuser with the tow hook. I kind of like the competition with tow hook. We did it on the front, we'll do it on the rear, might as well. For the engine, all the way up for sure. We also have the exhaust on this thing, and we can make it rear exit, which is pretty cool. I think that's a little sacrilegious for a Dodge Viper, but I might go ahead and do it anyways because I don't really care. I kind of like the look of it with the titanium tipped exhaust. I don't know, actually. At the same time, I don't know, the race side exit is pretty cool looking. I think I'm gonna go for that. I don't know, I'm gonna stop playing around. We got the primary stock grille that we can go for here, the carbon stock grille, the stripped grille, the throwback grille, or of course the carbon throwback grille. I'm gonna go for the carbon stock grille. I feel like that looks pretty good, so we'll go for that. For the hood, we can go for the stripped hood, which looks really weird. It looks very barren with that on there, which I'm not really a super big fan of. Also have that in carbon, which just looks insane. Like, it doesn't even look textured. It's weird. We also have the arch vent delete, so we can delete the vent that's right there. We got that in carbon as well. We can also delete the center vents, which is kind of cool as well. We got the vented hood, the throwback hood. I like the throwback hood. That's pretty cool looking. We also have that with clamps. Oh, okay, to hold the bonnet down, I guess, or the hood down. I don't know. Interesting. Honestly, I kind of like the stock hood a lot, but maybe the arch vent delete. I don't know. I kind of like stock, man. I'm not gonna lie. I wish we could get that, but with carbon like insets in the vents, but I guess not. Man, I don't know. Maybe the throwback hood. Maybe I'll go for the throwback hood. I'll do that just to do something to it. I might as well, right? Missile lock on jammer. Let's go ahead and throw that on. We got the lights. We're going to go xenon for sure. We're also going to put the neon kit on it to lower the center of gravity, make the handling just a little tiny bit better. For the livery, we got the white stripes. We got the single black stripe as well. We have the GTS stripe. That's pretty cool. I actually really like the look of that. That looks really sweet. We got the stoplight racer graphics, which is pretty cool. We have the abstract designs, Bravado Racing, Stance Andreas Racing. We got the Trickster Racing and Cabal Racing as well. Interesting. I think I'm going to go for the GTS stripes, honestly, guys. I feel like that looks really good, so we'll go for that. For the mirrors, we can do those in secondary or carbon. We can also do the race mirrors in carbon or primary. And of course, we do have the hood-mounted mirrors as well. I feel like I kind of want to just do carbon stock. I feel like that looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and just do that. For the plate, yellow on black, of course. For the respray, really don't know what to do here. This is interesting. There's a lot of different ones we could go for here, but ooh, maybe the orange and the red. I don't know, something about that's kind of cool looking. I might have to remove this GTS livery, honestly. I feel like it's kind of limiting me, like, color option wise. What if I went for, what if I go for olive green? Hang on now, and then the secondary color, what does that do? That does the stitching inside. We'll go olive green as well, and then hang on now, trim color. Is this doing anything? Oh, is this doing the seats? Oh, I see. What if we go for olive green for that too? Okay, hang on now. Roll cage. Ooh, should I go for a roll cage in this? I feel like I almost should, because it's going to be like sort of a race car look. I don't know. Padded high track seats. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Roof scoop we can add on. Not a big fan of the roof scoop, honestly. I think I'm going to leave that off the car. For the spoiler, we can delete it if we want to. We can also go for the ducktail spoiler, carbon ducktail. Got the cutout ducktail as well. The carbon stock wing. Oh, that looks crazy. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on right now, but we might not go for it depending on the other wings that we got here. No, I really like the carbon stock. That looks super sick to me. We also have the sun strips here that we can add onto the vehicle as well if we wanted to. I'm not a big fan of them though, so I'm going to avoid that. For the suspension, I will go ahead and lower that down all the way. Transmission, we'll go ahead and upgrade that. For the trim, oh, we can go primary trim, secondary trim, or carbon trim. That's pretty cool. Maybe stock. Maybe just stock, honestly. I feel like stock would look pretty good, so we're just gonna leave that stock. Let me go back to that livery option though, and let me just, ooh, maybe we should keep that black stripe. Kind of like the look of that. Let's go ahead and keep that. We'll keep that for sure. We got the turbo on there. Okay, the wheels. I actually really like these stock wheels, but unfortunately I can't color them, so I'm gonna have to change them, which means I'm going forged star for today, and I'm gonna go for a dark ivory for the wheel color. Actually, maybe just dark copper instead. I want that to be a little bit brighter. Bulletproof the tires, and of course for the windows, I'm also gonna go dark smoke on those. And that's that. Let's take this thing outside. We're gonna do a sound test and of course a full review on the vehicle as well. So let's quickly take a listen here. So unfortunately, it doesn't sound like too crazy or too amazing really, but not bad either by any means. It's it actually sounds almost unique. It does actually kind of sound like a Dodge Viper. I'm not sure which sound this car originates from, like in regular GTA, but honestly, sounds pretty good. I'm kind of digging it for sure. It yeah, actually sounds kind of good. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's weird. It's not the best sound ever, but it kind of fits the car, if that makes sense. Now this thing feels pretty quick, I gotta say, and I feel like this thing, I don't know, I feel like this is definitely a candidate to get an HSW upgrade at some point for sure. But I don't know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm assuming if they were going to do that, they would probably do it when PC gets it. Or maybe this thing has an HSW upgrade, to be fair. I don't know, I play on PC, so I don't actually currently know if it does have HSW or not. There's just something I have to take care of down the road here super quick. Okay, there we go. Back to the review. This thing is feeling pretty good so far. It definitely has a little bit of an oversteer bias, but it's not too bad. It feels decent in the corners, I will say. It definitely feels like it has high downforce, but the rear end does still like to sort of step out, and it does feel a little bit on the heavy side as well. It's definitely, ooh, I don't know. It's definitely got like a little bit of a weird handling balance. It could also be the absolutely huge spoiler option that I have on the vehicle that could be kind of throwing off the weight a little bit potentially. So that is something to keep in mind as well, but it does feel pretty good so far. Like I'm not hating it. I'm definitely not hating it. It's I don't know, it feels pretty good. I don't know, I just gotta drive it a little bit more to get used to it probably, but it is feeling pretty nice, I will say that. And honestly, for under like $2 million, which I'm kind of shocked about, I thought this thing was gonna be like 2.7, probably something in that neighborhood, but it feels really good for its price range, I would say. And if it does have HSW on next gen or new gen consoles, this thing could potentially be like really awesome. If you guys know if this thing has HSW on the new consoles, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm honestly not too sure. I'm too caught up with just getting these videos out to check right now. But this thing feels really good. For under $2 million, I don't think you can go wrong with it. The customization's pretty nice. It feels pretty good to drive. It's decently fast. The handling's all right. I think it's a pretty good car. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the Bravado Banshee GTS. Very happy we have this thing in GTA Online. I think it's going to be really cool to see this thing in online sessions more. And the fact it has a Monty Tech too, even just the missile lock-on jammer is really cool. What the hell happened to that guy? Damn. Anyway guys, that's it for the Bravado Banshee GTS customization and review. Let me know what you thought of my build in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, of course, and consider subscribing if you guys are new. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Peace.